God, just listen to that retro horror music. Apparently, the button I use to switch cameras is also the one that starts a new game. Who'd have thunk? How's everyone doing this evening? I hope you are all doing fantastic. This is Terrortober stream 12, I believe. And we're back doing some retro spooks with Realms of the Haunting. It's actually been a lot of fun revisiting this game, I gotta say. I love this game when I was younger, and going back, like, I can kind of appreciate the terrible acting a bit more, but this game's got good mechanics and a decent story. I actually really enjoy it. So I think we're going to go ahead and get back into it. Alright, so last time we left off, you re-platinumed Arkham Asylum. Were you very careful about saving?
Sarcophagus. Cold touch.
He's way over here.
Sarcophagus. Cold touch.
I don't know how he knows it's cold to touch from all the way over there. Hello? Cutscene.
Rebecca?
Strange, I thought.
Arkham City's gonna take a while.
What is it?
Who are you? Where are you?
So he's talking psychically because only Rebecca can hear him.
Can you see us? Where are you?
I may not tell. If you are mortal, and not for ill ones, you must redress the balance.
Balance? What balance?
Oh, it's all about balance, guys. I love how a lot of games like this are like, it's all about balance, okay? There needs to be just as much good as bad.
Don't go. Where is this chamber?
Figures. They always break the link right as I actually need an important question to ask here. To be fair to Adam's actor, the writing doesn't know favors. It is true. But even when he's like supposed to be scared, you figure he'd look more scared.
Well, that depends on who it was.
I just love the shoulder pad coat they gave Adam. Like, and like most of these cutscenes, that laughing's not going to go anywhere. Nothing's going to happen when I leave the cutscene. Even though they were both clearly looking in like this direction. Hey, Loser Corner, you're dressing up as Mechagodzilla for school? Like you did it today, or you're going to do it on like next Friday? I'm in a spooky cavern.
Infidels, the sanctum is breached, brothers. Crawl from your warrens. Wake to my call. Awaken! Awaken!
Dead. I got a shotgun. I'm not afraid to use it. I can be Doom Guy. Whoa! I was gonna say, I saw him around the corner. Did the volume turn up? It sounds louder than usual. Oh, it doesn't save the volume in between. Hardly anything moves with any speed. It's just like Doom. Games back then didn't know how to make fast characters, I guess. You're gonna dress up on Tuesday? Is it for a school project then, or is that just when your school is like, let's dress up? Let's not do it on the Friday before Halloween. That's silly. Alright. So I know I have the map for this place. Although I love how freaking terrible they made this look. Jesus. Okay, so I went left. Okay, I went this way. This way, this way. Did I miss a fork? Yes. Using maps is still amazing, hyper realistic. I mean, I get. Oh shit, that's not good water. That's hurt water. I don't like hurt water. What does this do?
Hell. I thought I lost you.
No, I'm alright. Must be a teleporter.
Help! I'm being cornered! That, I'm actually kind of surprised. Oh. That's how close I have to get? I better drink some potion. I mean, having to use maps is a decently cool concept, I suppose. I'm not a fan of these gargoyles, man. I never see them coming. Ooh, potion. Ooh, someone left shotgun shells next to the teleporter. Which is exactly where I usually leave my shotgun shells. Right next to my home teleporter. I don't know why there's a teleporter to go out that way. There's, like, nothing there. It's a dead end. I'm sorry I'm a little under the weather here today, so you're probably going to hear me sniffing a lot. I apologize. If I start to hurt my throat, I might cut the stream. Oh, fuck. Okay, these things are actually pushovers, apparently. That's a great hiding place for shells. Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
Stone hand. And a crystal.
There's some power in the hand, Adam. Be careful.
Some sort of key, perhaps.
Maybe. Maybe not. Hard to say.
Oh, well then what fucking good are you then? I don't know, Rebecca. This thing seems to have not done anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Did it send Ungargoyle to fight me? Just think of this. You're a demon from Doom. You know Doom guy murdering your friends and family, and all of a sudden he pulls out a map. Yeah? Even badasses need to know where they're going. Oh, hi. The fact I cannot strafe is really bothering me. I am in full Doom mode when I'm doing an FPS, and the fact that I cannot strafe is really bothering me. Ooh, stairs. Is there anything down here, or is that just stairs for... Oh, you fell down like an idiot, huh? Well, we'll leave you some stairs because you're a dingus. But I mean, technically that's what Doom Guy does. That's what the auto map is. He has to pull out a map and look at it. Okay, it's literally just stairs in case you fall down like an idiot. Jumpy, jumpy, jump. Am I going to be able to find the stairs again now? Because I think I lost the stairs. Hang on. I think I found the stairs. Okay, let's re-look at the map. I can't use the map. I can only open the map, which is different. Okay, so I gotta go back. I can go across. Or I can go back to the beginning because it looks like there's something over there. Let's go back and go across. Oh, fuck. That was actually a good hiding spot. I almost backed up over the edge that time. We're going through a cavern. I love how this house apparently just has straight up caverns underneath it. Like, who built this? What kind of construction are we looking at here? I got a little blue crystal thingy. I completely stopped paying attention as which direction I'm going. Like, I need the map open next to me. You know, like while I'm walking. Like an auto map. This is hard to keep in mind where I'm going or where I've been. Oh, what a shot. Alright, let's do a safety save. Because I think I'm going to try and jump that gap. Huh! I did not make it. That was a bad jump. So I think this goes kind of back towards the beginning, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, symbols on the wall. Only good things happen when you see symbols on the wall. That doesn't mean anything demonic or occult or anything. It's just Banksy. Banksy's been down here. He's just doing his street art. Nothing to worry about. Okay, so that's a dead end. Oh, that's where he's from? I don't know if he's from here. I think maybe he just found his way down here. Because let's face it, this is exactly the kind of thing he would do if he's, you know, found himself in some sort of hell dimension. He'd make it cool. Oh, well, this place... Oh, shit. That skeleton came alive.
Difficult to make out the inscription on this.
The wording's eroded by the water in this place.
It clearly says RIP. I can see it right there. It says RIP. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Bone. Looks human.
It is.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a person who's so two-dimensional, you know? Like, I think we're getting very ahead of ourselves calling that human. Is this also bad water? Yes. Why are there just pools of, like, acid lying around? Like, guys, clean the fucking place up. Got a whole hell of a lot of acid there. See, that's the kind of lazy I would be. They're flying up the stairs as opposed to walking. They're just some silly oh, hello, another crystal. Hello? There you go. Those are some silly symbols. Nothing, it's just nothing. You'll beg for mercy and we'll praise our Lord Satan. My eyes must be better than Adam's. I mean, I'm pretty freaking blind. Oh, hello.
Dead by the looks of things.
Nice observation, Dr. Randall.
Med school! Woo! He had some shotgun shells with him. Obviously didn't use them. I'm trying to understand, because he deadpans all his lines. Was that supposed to be a joke? Because she was condescending for something that was clearly supposed to be a joke. But he deadpanned it so hard, maybe she legitimately couldn't tell. Okay, I think I gotta go back now. Let's check the map one more time. Okay, so I think I'm... Oh, I wasn't over there. Yeah, I need to make my way back. This is the most inefficiently laid out area I've ever seen in my life. The actress just has personality, perhaps accidentally. See, I don't know if these were, like, what you would call real actors, right? Like, I don't think I've seen Adam, the guy who plays Adam, literally anywhere else. There was one movie I think I've seen the missus who played Rebecca in. One. So I don't think we're looking at, you know, professional actors here. Is this where I think it is? Or am I all the way back at the beginning? I am all the way back at the beginning. Must have been an awesome movie. It was not. It was a found footage horror film, if you so you can imagine the quality that must have been in it. Because most found footage horror films are not good. Hey, YOLO! Well, so I guess the gargoyles are infinite. That's proof. Okay, so there's stairs over there. Do I just have to jump down? I can hear the fucking chirping! It wouldn't even bother me about people copying the concept of the Blair Witch, but it's not new when they do it. They don't try to do anything different with it. I mean, like, I loved Cloverfield. No, next year you're getting it wrong. The movie came out first, and then this is the game to the movie. Oh, I was over here. Oh, this is where the teleporter was. Ew. Hang on, where did I last save? No, that's not it. I gotta keep better eye on which saves I'm doing. Okay, so I don't need to go that way. If you see one more... What's wrong with zombie movies? Zombie movies can be good. Okay, so now I think I gotta go back towards the beginning. No, next, you're getting it wrong. The movie came out first, and the game was made because of the movie. Stupid autocorrect made it next instead of... Oh, okay. But YOLO, I did really like the original Blair Witch, but it was because it was different, and they did some... Like, they did found footage, but they tried really hard to make it real, too. They did a great marketing campaign with it. It didn't have to be super bloody. The problem with a lot of found footage movies is just the issue you run into with the concept of found footage in the first place, which is, why is the camera always on? Right? So you really got to have an explanation as to why the camera's turned on, and they typically don't have a good reason for why the camera's turned on. It's always, oh, we're a documentary film crew. Fair enough. How many documentary film crews are constantly filming, like, all this shit behind the scenes? Because the other problem with horror movies is there's always got to be some measure. There's always got to be some measure. Where the fuck am I? Some measure of exposition at the beginning, right? We can't just jump right into the horror. So there's got to be a reason as to why we're filming. And it's always like a documentary crew trying to do like... it's always a documentary crew being like, oh, well, we're here filming, and I'm going to film a whole bunch behind the scenes and secretly film this guy argue with his girlfriend and shit. If you made a found footage movie, it would be 52 minutes long. Well, you see, that's the biggest problem, is because these people are making these movies trying to... Okay, so I do jump... So when... Wait. Where... I legitimately don't know where I am. Because I went here? Ah! There's a video film theorist did that made the Blair Witch even scarier. Long story short, the two dudes were torturing the girl before murdering her. It's a very interesting watch. Oh, 5 to 2 minutes long. Well, you see, that's another problem, is they're trying to make feature-length movies out of these found footage films. And that means they have to try and fill up a whole bunch of time. Okay, so I think I got turned around, which is kind of good, because at least I know where I am. So I know that I'm back at the beginning. But, like, with found footage. So let's take Cloverfield, which is probably my favorite found footage film. At least it was a little bit different, the exposition at the beginning, which was, oh, I'm filming a going away party for my friend, right? So there's a reason for the camera to be gone, and then all this stuff happens, and it happens to happen in the city that they're in. So the guy just keeps filming, which is what I would probably do if I had a camera. As all this shit going down, I'd be trying to film it. The difference would be after the monster tried to eat me, I'd throw the camera away because it's not worth it anymore. It's definitely your favorite because Lizzie Kaplan's in it. You do love yourself some Lizzie Kaplan, don't you? Well, that is actually, I saw that video now that you mention it, Yolo, where basically they're thinking the whole thing was a setup of sorts, where it was actually the two of them torturing her, and that there was no witch. See, this is weird, because it's kind of like I jumped across, so I feel like that's supposed to be here, but I don't think I can make that jump. Let's try it. Let's do a safety save. She is the greatest. Party Down is getting the 3rd season, apparently. I'm so all in. Fuck. Do I believe the theory? I want to say no. Because... And not because of, like, I know for a definitive answer that, like, it's definitely no. It's just, I feel like it's almost too obscure a theory. It really is like one of those, like, starting in Philadelphia, do it up against the wall conspiracy theory type thing, right? And if a filmmaker puts that much conspiracy theory into his film, he runs a really big chance of nobody getting it. And that's a shame. But I mean, like, he could have. Maybe he really wanted to see if people could crack that code. But I know, I don't buy it. Fully. I think a more likely explanation is they wanted to make it like a supernatural horror, but they had a budget of about $26, so they couldn't. I think that the theory hurts the characters of Blair Witch, which was the movie's strongest attribute. It negates a lot of their scenes. See Jay over here trying to get all, like, film schooly on us. Okay, so I can't make that jump. Or it doesn't look like I can make that jump. The only reason I do is because of some of the logical points. Jesus, Gargoyle Central! Why are there so fucking many of you all of a sudden? The only reason I do is because of some of the logical points they make, and with the theory there's two different stories for the simple ghosts, for the ones who don't sleep off Mountain Dew, or what? If you want a conspiracy theory that Jar Jar was supposed to be the real Phantom Menace, I'm all for it. That would be pretty awesome. I'd watch that movie. But I mean, yeah, like I think that's the biggest problem with found footage is they try to make them too long, right? And it just hurts because it's really hard to put 30 minutes of exposition in a found footage film. Oh, hi. It just all makes sense. Oh, I'll take your word for it. Hi.
Cute little thing, isn't he?
Ooh, they up-resed him for this cutscene.
Who stands by the bridge?
Should I fake it? Should I fake it or should I just be honest? I feel like I want to fake it. Just be like, I am the boss. I'm the boss here.
It's me. Master of this place.
Oh, Jesus, because you sound more convincing.
You are no master. Not of this place, nor I. My children, remove the defilers.
Okay, that might have been a bad idea. The issue is Adam's reaction, or lack thereof, of all this crazy shit. Well, I mean, I guess in some respect, after seeing so much crazy shit, eventually it would just be like, oh, I guess this is just my life now. When you say it's also hard to set up the scary characters in 30 minutes, it's weird where long is good and bad is so short. Well, here's a good example. I think. There's a movie that came out on Shudder, which means I pirated it, called Host. It's a horror film that takes place completely over Zoom. Right? And the movie, in full, is about 52 minutes long. And a lot of people really loved that movie. They thought it worked very well. And part of the reason that I think it worked so well was because it didn't put a whole bunch of exposition at the beginning. So it could get to the scares kind of faster, and didn't have to have like a bunch of like slow, nothing beats in the story, right? So 30 minutes might be pretty difficult, but there's nothing wrong with say like a 52 to 60 minute, 60-minute film. Now the reason why they made it about an hour, because an hour is how long you can have a free Zoom meeting or something. Because the movie ends when the free, where it cuts the meeting off because they only had the free version. So you clearly want one of these, right? You want a red crystal? Does their big red boy want a red crystal?
The benefaction pleases the pact.
He's not holding it. Where did I put it? Well, that's it. Ooh, Chapter 6, Journal of Evil. But I think that's the thing about a short horror film. They may not necessarily be trying too hard to make you care about the characters. Let's just get to the killing. Like, good horror films, I think it's really hard to make a great found footage horror film. That's a bigger gargoyle boy.
Infidels, the sanctum is breached. Crawl. Wake to my awaken!
Okay, he's a fucking bullet sponge. Oh, there's my pistol. I can't strafe! Reload faster! Whew. I've written action, drama, medieval, and zombie, but never horror. I'm gonna challenge myself with that. Thanks, dude. I mean, I love horror. Like, real talk here. I love horror. Horror is probably my favorite genre of film to watch. Despite the fact it doesn't make the best movies. I just love horror, and I can't even tell you why. If you put a gun to my head and say, why do you love horror? I'd be like, I don't know. So, I love watching horror. So, if you write some horror and you make a film, I would definitely watch it. But even I, as someone who loves horror, has to admit that there's a lot of bad horror films out there. Your favorite genre is the one with the majority of worst movies? Yes, it is. Fight me. Yes, it is. Do you prefer supernatural or realistic? It kind of depends on how they present it. Because when they go supernatural, it depends on how hard they do it. Right? Because when you think of, say, Dawn of the Dead, the original Dawn of the Dead, it's a zombie movie. So... Oh, and Jay brings up Dawn of the Dead. Great minds think alike. So when you think of Dawn of the Dead, it's a supernatural horror. It's zombies, right? But it explores so much more than just simply their zombies are trying to eat us, right? It explores themes while maintaining that gore. I mean, like 1970s, 1980s quality gore, which may or may not hold up today, but it had the gore to satisfy that, like, horror, you know, fanboyness where you're just like, more blood, ah! But it also had, like, good writing in it, right? You hate most supernatural horror because nowadays for all its cheap jump scares until the last 20 minutes. And that's the reason why supernatural horror can be so hit or miss, right? You do have something like The Conjuring, the original Conjuring, which I thought was a fantastic horror film because it tried to move away from that formula a bit, and then went batshit insane in the last 20 minutes, but whatever. It only had 4 main characters and it worked to the movie's benefit. Yeah. It didn't have to explore a whole bunch. You could focus on those 4 characters. Make you care about those 4 characters on some level. And they didn't have to spend a bunch of screen time to do it because there was only 4 of them. Right? But that's good supernatural horror. I like The Conjuring. The Conjuring was good supernatural horror. James Wan likes a lot of jump scares. Yes, but The Conjuring was more... I don't even want to say conservative. It was just smarter about its jump scares. Because a lot of people get tensed up when they think a jump scare is coming. And what they did in that movie was really make you hold on to the scare. Because you're like, oh, this is when the jump scare is going to happen. And the movie will just keep going. So now you're like all tensed up, like, I know it's coming, goddammit, just do it! But another good one is like The Thing. The Thing is supernatural horror. But it's fantastic supernatural horror. Again, some of the effects now look dated. But the actual, like, horror aspect of it, fantastic and supernatural. But yes, with realistic horror, realistic horror is, I think, a spookier time because it's something that could feasibly happen. I'm not worried about a zombie apocalypse. I'm not worried about a dude in a hockey mask could come in and try to kill me. But I'm not worried about, you know, aliens coming down to kill me. I'm not worried about ghosts. I'm not worried about zombies, right? So realistic horror can be an actual more spooky. I like realistic because it's easier to relate to the characters that are in Thrall. I picture myself when a killer is chasing me in the woods, when a ghost possessing my house and teasing me, but that's me. What's dated to you? Practical effects? Practical effects do age a lot better than CG. But The Thing, I think, was almost like they tried to do so much, and practical effects could only go so far. So it's really easy to tell, especially where they have to use stop motion in certain areas, to tell that it's fake. But the old Thing still looks a lot better than that goddamn sequel they made years later. Fuck that noise. That looked like garbage. So Friday the 13th fan here, huh? Hey man, Friday the 13th could be spooky. Imagine going to summer camp right after watching that movie. You'd be like, check under my bed for Mrs. Voorhees so I don't get shit through my neck, like, you know. But I mean, like, I do like supernatural horror. It really just depends on how they do it. Now I'm going to do some platforming in this horror game. Fuck. Oh, shut up! The Thing with the dog is a nightmare inducer forever. Absolutely. Especially since you don't see it coming. If you don't know what's... Fuck. If you don't know what that movie is like and what's going to be in that movie, and then, like... So if you sit somebody down and say, just watch this movie with me, and then that happens, that person's fucked. They're never going to sleep again. Mewy Mallard won't let you use a controller. You have to use mouse and keyboard? Interesting. Well, actually, that kind of makes sense, I guess, because the way it was programmed, you're playing the PC version. Friday 1 to 4 was a masterpiece. After 4, they summed it up to oof. What would I even say is my favorite slasher?
There's a power at work here. I can feel it. I'm not sure of the source there. Let's be careful.
Okay, that
This place smells
sound...
bad. It smells like somebody died.
You're telling me.
That sounded like planks being knocked over, not a bunch of fucking rubble coming down and blocking my way. Precursor to the genius that is Scream. Scream was pretty genius.
Plenty of this rubble around.
The structure doesn't look too safe, does it?
What the fuck is that? You are one ugly son of a bitch. Well, too bad. You're dead now. Ooh, armor.
Sense your presence. You are close.
Is it because I picked up your chest piece?
Good. You have found my breastplate. put it on at. It will fit. Though you are something less across the shoulders than I was in my prime.
Oh, snap.
What sort of protection will you give me? It is boiled leather and plate bone. What else were you expecting? No. I only jest. It will prove sovereign against both spear and dagger. Against the ungodly, it will shield the heart and ward the soul.
That wasn't even a good effect. His head moved.
Well, the most subtle danger you must face comes from within.
Your presence doesn't feel strong here.
That is not my presence you perceive, demoiselle, but the power of the cuirass itself.
Could it be that the evil of this place has
They invented another word.
corrupted itself?
The more you invent words in a story, the dumber the story gets.
What you are feeling is the power that the cuirass has accumulated over the centuries.
Thank you. We could certainly use your help.
I must go now. Fare thee.
We could use her help. Bye! No, the telescope's coming up. Are you here to stab? Like, what the fuck is this even supposed to be? What the fuck did I just say about Dune? Nothing.
Looks to have been battered in.
From the inside, too.
Oh, I'm back in the house. Whoa. Hang on. Oops, wrong button. The mind is stronger than most would believe. Florentine, far stronger in the whole. It is man's mind that forms the creatures he sees around him. His thoughts and Hithro his creation. Thoughts move like water against the rock, like hands at the clay wheel, forging and creating the shadows they see around them. Shadows of light, shadows of darkness, shadows from the soul. The minds that are strong, whether in virtue or flaw, create these shadows, the minions of all darkness, and the avatars of all that is light, and the creatures are the manifestation of the mind. They are whole only by man's thoughts, and the strongest of minds will create the purest of both. So do not say that these creatures are otherworldly, for they are not. They are part of man, as he is part of them. The projections of powerful minds.
What the hell's all this?
I have absolutely no idea, Adam.
This is burnt into the wall.
Burnt? You sure?
Bitch, yes, I'm sure. It's burnt. No, what? Like, don't you see all the instruments around that clearly show that it's burnt? Like candles and stuff? Yeah, Donkey, that thing didn't put up much of a fight, did
Someone
it?
thinking of leaving? Someone thinking of leaving?
Oh, good joke, Adam, good joke. It has a glossary, it has so many words. Oh, I could have turned the fucking light on. I was like squinting, and I was like, I can't read it. Rebecca, hold the lantern steady. Little bitch, it's charged. Yeah, now just look out for the light switches now. Your artwork could use some work. Oh, what the fuck are you? Ah! Do you know how to come through doors? I guess not. Doors are hard, guys. Man, the light does not pierce the darkness in here at all.
Florentine. Again.
Must have been very fond of himself.
Oh, Jesus, okay. So what part I hear you say, Florentine, do the creations you call God and Satan calculate within this equation? Both are present, but both are without. These powers are the center of this world. It would be pointless to say otherwise. These powers are the sum total of man's thoughts, without form, for they are not fully conceived. They constantly germinate and die within the soul stone. They vie for the thoughts of man, and when one becomes the stronger, it will take on a form and come again into this realm. So you see, both these powers are the sum total of this world at any one time, and until now have shared this place, but not for much longer. This world in which you live is becoming corrupt, and the pure thoughts of men are dwindling past. It is to the dark side that man's mind that the path is leading. The road which is even now forming the future. Two will come, Florentine. 2 men. Ask any video game designer, the doors are the hardest. Yeah, I made Doom maps before. Doors are the hardest. What's this? Map of the Rockvia maze. Jesus, do I even get there anytime soon? That seems like forever away. Ooh, magnifying glass.
Sketch of a sword. Like no sword I've ever seen. Sketch of a sword. Like no sword I've ever seen.
What's that smudge towards the top of the pommel?
Somebody dropped their inkwell, I'm guessing. I think you're reading a bit too much into that, Rebecca. Oh, for Christ's sake. Am I reading these in the right order? I don't even know. Healing potions. Their names are Gaul and Hawk, Florentine. Timeless creatures who will focus the thoughts of man and make them substance through the soul stone. One is pure and without sin. The other, he is man's wickedness. These 2 creatures have fought for dominion for countless centuries. Countless eternities since the soul stone fell to this world. But it is here, within and above this place, that the final battle will be fought. The battle that will dictate the eternal future of all mankind. Who will win? Jesus. Who will win I cannot say. But the strongest will be the reflection of man's thoughts at that juncture. They are coming, Florentine. They are coming to this place. The seals that you have broken that once hid the soul stone have awakened them and have lured them to the stone. You have brought the last battle too soon, Florentine, and the universal balance has been shifted. Upon the 4 winds they come, Gaul and Hawk, the final battle. Florentine, you are a fool. Why do I keep reading these? 'Cause of the hot lore. Hey, I need to burn this shit into the wall for all time. Well, the thing is, if Florentine owns the house, who's burning the shit? So some dude just broke into his house and, like, burnt shit onto the wall? Jesus Christ.
Someone thinking of leaving?
I am. I really want to leave. I got friggin' giant dog things trying to murder my face. Got some water damage here. Loser Corner, you gotta understand, video games like that, like this, have hot lore, and you have got to be up on the hot lore. You gotta do something to break up the, I don't even know if I can say that thing's a dog. It's like a giant fucking rat or something. Who will win? Jesus, I don't know why, but the first thing that came to my mind was holy For God's sake. PS confirm you don't need an internet guide for the Riddler trophies.
That light's gonna drive me crazy.
Oh, I know. I got all the Riddler trophies and I didn't need it either. How many of these fucking things are there? Come here. What am I using ammo for? A rat that's been bulking up on testosterone? Well, I mean, that would explain why he's so angry and trying to murder my face. Okay, I'm gonna save. I can see something moving in the darkness. Is there a light switch? Yes. Oh, it's one of these skelly boys. Spooky, scary skeleton. Oh, fuck. Okay, that hurt. That hurt bad. There we go. Jesus Christ. Man, that thing fucked me up hard. You know, in old video games, when you get fucked up, is the redder the screen gets, the more fucked you are.
Solar system. Venus marked for some reason. Most like Earth of all planets.
Venus. Yes, the morning star. It's another name for Venus.
Okay, and that's relevant how? Are you just trying to fucking flex on me? Like, I know the morning star is sometimes called Venus. I know Adam's an idiot, but you don't have to rub it in all the time.
Sketch of somewhere.
Ooh, I want to see
it somewhere.
I want to see a sketch
Someplace
of
we've
somewhere.
not yet come across.
That's a good somewhere. It's got like a moon and stuff. What's this?
Solar system.
Also known as the morning star. The planet that marks...
Wait, what was you about to say?
Also known as the morning star. The planet that marks Lucifer in the sky.
Uh-huh. That sketch is super... This is a super useful sketch, too. Look at this. Alright. I'm sorry, Loser Corner, but there's a book.
Wow. This looks like serious stuff. Journal. Leather bound and embossed.
What's the design on the cover? Embossed with the initial F.
There's something sticking out of the pages. Nicely worked silver key.
You said that right when I got red screen. I got my TV on mute, so to hear the stream, I thought my TV was hacked and someone was giving me tutorial. It's a smelly journal. It's a smelly journal, but it's got a key in it. Look at that key. Nicely imprinted in there. Claude Florentine. Entry the morning of the 15th of January, 1330. Temple of the Morning Star. No fewer than 22 acolytes have entered the tower since our efforts begun 2 weeks ago, with only one returning in the intervening time. This man, Thomas, swore that he had met with somebody within the tower, who called himself the Gardener. Thomas swore to the power that this Gardener aided him in his escape, only moments before the gibbering madness of the ire fell upon him. Unfortunately, this experience has had the adverse effect on the man, who has relapsed into a cerebral state of withdrawal. His body could be used to sate the hunger of the power if he proves to be no further use to us. Goats and poultry can be expensive and sometimes ineffectual. That's some Beyond Meat stuff you're tossing to this entity here? Put on a raspy voice worthy of a 1,000-year-old entity? Is it a low key? It's really low key. I wouldn't even know how to do that. On the testimony of Thomas concerning the existence of this Gardener, I must say, but that I am skeptical. Whether that he saw was figment of truth, I cannot say, but Belial reliably informs me that the last of the gardeners perished at the fall of the stone. I must take his word as true. I can't do that. It hurts my voice. Boop, boop, boop. Enter on the afternoon of the 17th of January, 1330, the Temple of the Morning Star. Following our initial experiment, it is clear to me that magical means should be employed for safety. After many long hours of reading and speculating, I have located the seal and sigil of the minion Gagule, one of the lesser powers. On the last crossing to the tower, the power, Gagule, heeded my call to guide Belial and I through the labyrinth void, misleading the Ire as we traveled. Eventually, we happened upon the chamber of the Soulstone within the realm of Sheol. Order now stand upon the threshold of the first of great days. The first shard of the stone is now prepared. We are preparing for the next crossing. The stars are aligned, and the portents are favorable. For the greater cause of the power, we walk to the tower. For the first time, we walk without fear of the ire. Just do Louis Armstrong? I think not. I butchered that even harder. 25th of January. All went as planned initially within the chamber of the Soulstone, but as the first seal upon the first shard was broken upon the sword of... Wait, what? But as the first seal upon the first shard was broken upon the word and power, the very fires of hell rose and welled in all quarters. Belial was by my side with the sword in an instant to protect me from harm, but regretfully I passed out in the heat. When I awoke, I was on the grass verge beside the smoldering remains of the temple. As fortune would have it, the fire did not spread to my priestly shack by the river, and so all my most important papers still survive. What puzzles me, though, is how Belial managed to escape from the fire and the ire when 50 acolytes and priests perished in the resulting inferno. Oh, the next day. Man, we're, like, this paper is... We need to patent this shit, that it's still working after 600-odd years. So I'm going to get a patent on this paper. Like, this is exquisitely maintained. Have I made a terrible mistake? By taking the sword from the Soulstone, I have inadvertently set into motion a series of events which I may be unable to halt. To the sword... Is the sword some way connected to the Soulstone? Belial cannot touch the thing at all for some reason. It burns me to the touch now, so much that I have decided to place it in the place of safekeep. My immediate plans for the future are unclear for the moment, but through my contacts one fact is clear. The first shard and seal are unmade, and the cause of the temple must continue. Belial has promised me acolytes from Europe, who would be willing to travel to aid in the rebuilding of the temple. Favors owed, probably. I dare not speculate. I'm raiding a collector's dungeon. I don't know what he's doing, but, like, even he's like, so I might have set off some things that are causing, that are gone out of my control. I know it's out of control because some dude burned shit into my wall, telling me what an idiot I am. So I know I must have gone off the rails here somewhere. Now he's in the temple cottage. The sword has disappeared from the safe place in the cottage. I immediately suspected Belial, but then realized my mistake. Last eve, he was as restless as a newborn foal. Okay. As we sat conversing in the study, he blamed his uneasiness upon the absence of the sword. I began to believe him now. The thief will be caught and dealt with. Mark my words. 15th of March. York Library. So a couple months later. The tower is as useful as it is dangerous. Once this was not the case, but I am one of the few who have traveled there and unto other realms in the pursuit of the Order's goals and lived. I can say with all sincerity that the crossings are fraught with all kinds of hidden dangers, even with means to guide. The ire is constantly present within the tower, whether distant or near. Its unnerving ability to hunt and devour those who come to this place is astounding. I refer to the manuscript that I have had sent from France concerning the travels of the magician from the last century. There was no mention of any gardeners or the tower's past incarnation, the manuscript being only a fragment of a much larger body. At first, the darkened within, I heard the fetid laughter of the souls of the ire. It came at once upon me like a storm, charged with rage and gibberish song, hypnotizing and calling for sweet perdition. I ran, for I knew the tales of this forgotten place. I ran and stumbled upon the cracked pave of the tower, but it was always there, here and beyond, there and always, its face looming from the shadowy depths. From hence and where did this thing come? I knew as I fell upon the cold stone, the face of death smiling down. You know, I've been to the tower, and I don't know what this ire thing is, but it doesn't seem to come after me very much. 1420, so 90 years later. I fear the fire that ravaged this place when the second shard and seal was broken was from the same source as 74 years ago. Damn the light and burn it from its place. If we are to lose more acolytes and severely deplete our monetary reserves to rebuild the temple each time this occurs, then we must postpone our endeavors for a while until the problem can be solved. Belial, again saving my life in the fire, has whispered to me of an otherworldly device that may aid the Order, but its location and power is shielded from him. We are therefore currently making the necessary plans to travel to Plymouth and pay for passage on some merchant ship to Israel. The threat from old Templar Order there does not bother me as much now that its existence is speculative. If we make Israel in good time, I hope for us to meet there with the minions Gagliel, Fecker, and Anarchal. Like, what are these names? And bargain with them for our search. They are adept in seeking out the impossible and locating what is hidden. Hopefully our little setbacks will be solved for good. We make the journey south on the morrow. 50 years later, or something. How many years? 70 years later. Merchant ship. We are currently sailing to the southern point of Bornholm in the Baltic, and as favorable winds prevail, we will dock at the Southampton on the 14th of this month. Our trek through Europe has not only proven successful in respect to the fires, but also we've been able to recruit to our order new members. Some of them distinguished and rich. They have instructions as to where to meet us within England in the new year. I look forward to their arrival. While in Madrid, I took the opportunity to call in an old friend who was able to disclose secrets of the tower from an old manuscript he had saved from the library before the Inquisition could impose themselves. As I sit here in this salt-stinking cabin, I cannot help but wonder on what Thomas has said to me so long ago, that what the scroll discloses. Last page. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. 19th of June, 1521. The great powers of the shards have appeared to us. Thankfully, through Abaddon's reasons are his own, he has divulged the secrets of the shards and seals within the chamber of the Soul Stone. It is holding nothing back. It is holding something back. I know it. I have confidence in his power yet. Something disturbs Belial, though. Again, he is reticent. No matter how much I think that I know him, I am forever abated by my belief that his petty shows of secrecy. Speaking unto him, we have agreed that it may be for the best at this time that the two of us do not cross paths. Belial is more convinced of this. Of the tower, Abaddon has revealed much. The name Raziel has appeared in our conversations much, and this power appears to have the place and dominion within the spiritual realm of Raquia for some reason. Abaddon has informed us that Raziel is a neutral power like himself, with the agency of imprisonment and freedom over those that transgress certain laws. I must speak with this power called Raziel at some future point, but a device for passage into Raquia, his realm, is beyond my sight. Abaddon will disclose sites and locations of these and all other devices, but I feel the cost of bargaining will be high. I fear I must agree to its terms all the same. The Egyptian mask and the other devices I now keep secret from the others. With this act, I can be sure that only I may tread the path of the tower unless permission is asked personally by others. Whew! This is an exposition dump of all dumps. This is a big, meaty dump. Like, we're talking I ate a full pizza and then had to just shit it out kind of dump. Oh, thanks, Yellow Donkey. I really appreciate it. Let's let them talk for a little bit. Jesus.
I wonder if the gardener that Florentine mentions in the journal is Raphael. Or is it one of the others? Raphael did say he was the last. That means that there must have been more at some point in the past.
Good, that's what last means. Good job.
It means that he's been around as long as Florentine has.
Evidently, the gardener that Florentine mentions in his journal is Raphael. Anything else in the journal to support that?
On return from the tower, Belial told Florentine that the gardeners had returned, and that they were responsible for the deaths of the demons guarding the gates.
It would seem that Raphael did have some friends.
So what this back and forth we're doing now is a TLDR of this journal, clearly.
The one power. The journal mentions the one power. He's talking about God?
The opposite. Florentine makes a reference in his journal to the one power when a temple member goes mad and Florentine threatens to use him as some sort of sacrifice.
So they sacrificed their members then. Nice way to do business.
You know, maybe we've got all this wrong. Maybe God is the guy who likes to eat corpses. I don't know. Has anyone spoken with him?
This temple business. Anything in the journal? Anything I've missed?
Seems to be some sort of religious order. According to the journal, there were more than just acolytes working for Florentine. It mentions powers, dark powers.
I feel like what just happened there is like Rebecca read the journal and he didn't. Like he was like phasing out and just drifting. This temple. What was this temple about? When you roast the characters, you sound like an angry teacher. No shit, this is burnt. Well, my dad was a teacher, so maybe that's where I get it from. Alright, do we have anything else we need to discuss while we're fucking here? What's this? This is the thing.
Put two and two together, I'd say that place that Raphael mentioned, Raquia, was another world. Like the tower.
He said there were 4 worlds. Raquia is only one of them, the realm of spirit.
Well, we apparently now know that Raziel rules over it. Let's talk about the Ire.
The Ire. That's got something to do with the tower, right?
Yeah, you know,
Some
we've been
sort of
told 3
cloud.
different times that it does.
Raphael described it as being a dark phantom cloud of spirits. The Ire. The voices we heard in the tower. The voices of its many devoured and tortured souls. But where does it come from?
See, we hear the
Doomed to wander
voices
the
when we're in the
tower.
tower, but you never seem to get killed by
God,
this
if the
thing.
magic of that place somehow, I don't know, somehow failed, what then? The journal mentions the hour. Florentine. He mentions it personally. I must read those tattered pages again. Maybe the answer lies there. Answers to the ire. The answers to why I have been brought here.
I actually still don't know why he's here. Florentine made him come here, but why? Did he know that he would get marked upon coming here? I still don't think they've explained that properly. Hello, Raziel. Look, he's actually a ray. He's a ray of light.
Raziel. He's apparently the guardian spirit of Raquia.
That's how it reads in the journal. Raquia is Raziel's domain.
Great.
Any ideas as to what Raziel might look like?
He usually appears as a tall man wearing black, sound of chains and
How did she
keys
know
heralding
this?
him. However, his true form is as a monstrous humanoid with skeletal wings protruding from his temples. But that form is never seen except by those whom he keeps in his tower.
Thank Christ.
Wait. From his wouldn't that mean he has wings up here? Like he's got giant, like, dog ear wings? Like, okay. Let's talk about Florentine.
Claude Florentine. This Elias Camber fellow. His parcel and his lies. Who the hell can he be?
Claude Florentine, alias Elias Camber.
Thanks for summing up what I just said.
According to these parchments, he was a Knight Templar and the priest of this temple, the Temple of the Morning Star. The first entry written in his journal is dated 1330, and the last 1521.
Come on, Rebecca. That would make him nearly 200 years old. And with him being here over 500, that can't be possible.
Technically, he's right by saying over 500, but that number bothers me. Because he'd had to be over 600. God, Rebecca, with those dates, he must be over 60 years old. Technically correct, but... Don't you love it when games will have you fighting demons with shotguns and knives to having a somewhat calm and educated conversation? I actually kind of like it a little bit, that it breaks it up a little bit. You know, give us just a brief moment to pause and just chat about what we've seen.
All the charts in the observatory show Venus.
Venus. Yes, the Morning Star. It's another name for Venus.
She's like one of those people that knows one particularly cool fact and then just won't shut up about it. Did you know all ants are females? And then they just... every time they get a second, they'll be... That is such a goddamn 2D image. It's right there. Like, you can tell where the image is 2D. It's right in front of that telescope. He's aiming it at a wall. This observatory sucks.
Quill and ink. Someone likes to use the old method.
Expensive too. Golden nib.
Oh, shit, sweet, taking that then. The adrenaline would make sense for the dumb shit main characters.
Plenty of this rubble around.
The structure doesn't look too safe, does it?
Considering this house is apparently hundreds of years old, I'm actually kind of surprised it stayed up as well as it did. But then again, it's got indoor electricity, so maybe it's not that old? So, where am I going? I'm looking for a locked door of some sort to use this low-key key. Once again, sorry about the sniffles I have. Was there an extra door in here? No.
Doesn't
You?
appear to be working.
Okay, we just got some rats here. Nobody worry about that. Oh, I got my statue.
Empty closets.
Obviously not. It wasn't empty then.
This is filthy. Not been slept in for some time.
Judging by the state of it, I'm not surprised.
What could have burnt this onto the wall with such precision?
Oh, you don't have an answer for that, do you, Rebecca?
Old suit of armor. All the pieces are wired together.
To stop it collapsing, I expect.
Why do I feel like I'm missing something in here? Oh, that's what I was missing. There's a
Someone's
staff in
Rather
here.
ornate, isn't it?
There's a weapon here. However, that weapon actually has limited use. God, how the fuck do I get back upstairs? Do I really gotta go all the way back through here? I feel like they should have some sort of teleporter or something. I have played this before, but it's been several years since I've played it. This was a game this game was actually a favorite of mine when I was much younger. Like, half my life ago younger. And as I'm replaying this, I'm really remembering why I loved it so much. But now that I'm older, I can appreciate, like, the bad script or the bad acting.
1779. Fleur and Maison.
French.
Mademoiselle, you really amaze me sometimes.
Did he just burn her? And of course, all these, like, individual conversations I don't remember, right? Like, I remember a lot of the story beats, but not these little intricate pieces or what all the enemies look like, or... Because, again, literally half my life ago. Actually, it might have been more than that. Because I feel like it was like 13 or 14 when I played this. Which is a little more than half my life ago. Bad script. Lies. No, this script is a bit of a thing.
This device is where Alf appeared.
Yes, though I don't think the device has anything to do with Alf.
Another ward, perhaps.
No, this is a device for summoning.
It's funny you say that. I'm also playing a game from half my life ago. How long is half the life for you? Because that's 16 years for me. No, Adam, you dumb motherfucker. Chapter 7, Beyond the Gate. I feel like that's what...
Teleported us to the study.
Still has some power remaining. Faint, though.
I feel like that's what most of this game is. It's just them calling each other stupid about something. Like saying fleur and maison is French. Like, oh no, shit, lady. Also, tell me about Venus again. What's another name for Venus?
Doesn't appear to be working. Doesn't appear to be working.
Wait. Why am I missing one? Did you collect everything in the labyrinth? Did you not even have to do that? Well, next month you'll be 21, so... Oh, geez, okay. To be young again. Where am I missing one, then? The only two I remember missing, if I got that one, there was one... Yeah, it doesn't appear to be working, I know. Well, I thought I picked the other one up. And the other one was... It was in some sort of labyrinth, so let's go down here and look. Or not?
Plenty of this rubble around.
The structure doesn't look too safe, does it?
Because I'm sure I would have picked them all up. Yo, Jay, can you look up where all the serpents are for me? In case I'm being an idiot.
This tapestry's seen better days.
I remember there was one down in a temple somewhere. I thought I was only missing two. God, I gotta try to find my way through this goddamn house again.
Nothing hidden here.
No.
Wow, that was a very good exposition there. Got some lockers.
Stop fast. Stop fast.
Okay, that brings me to that place. That didn't have one. There's one there. That's probably a map of Venus, right, Rebecca?
Not slept in for some time.
Ugh, this place stinks.
God, this house is garbage. Jesus. Yeah, I thought I picked up the one in the mausoleum. But then can I even get back to the mausoleum? Well, we don't know if you must be able to. The mausoleum's the place where I first get the shrive and everything, right? Or is that somewhere else? Because it's... I thought it was down here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I meet Alf down. Oh, I can go around. It's just... I had to hug the wall. Okay. Because I even remember seeing it down there. Was I an idiot and running from something and then forgot to go pick it up? Do. God, what a waste of time. I'm sorry, guys. I did it bad. Now, did I meet him through here?
Locked. Locked.
Because I even, like, remember where I saw it. It was, like, over here. No cheating on the brain maze, that's the deal. Okay, no cheating on the brain maze. It's about the journey, not the destination. But if the journey is caused by me being a dingus and not picking something up off the floor... Okay, Jay, are there any others? Like, are they all in the one room and then there's two besides that? Oh, I'm sorry. So one here and then one in that room that I was in. Okay, hang on. Derp. I'm gonna load. Let me just make absolute fucking sure I picked up the one that was here. I wasn't like an idiot and then like didn't actually pick it up.
Locked.
Where'd the key go?
Someone's walking stick?
Rather ornate, isn't it?
Shut up. I'm trying to... There we go. No, I picked it up. Okay, let me just make sure there isn't one on the floor or something in the other room. I'm getting lost. Over here.
Teleported us to the study.
Still has some power remaining.
Doesn't appear to be working.
One, two, three, four, five. Can you look up if there's some bug where you can lose it? Okay, let me look at all these individual statues.
Knight or some soldier.
Okay.
Definitely Norman period, though.
You're not the idiot I first took you for, are you?
Oh, well, fuck you too. Okay, well, it obviously anticipated people getting lost down there. Or having to go back down to check. Because to put that there. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. It doesn't appear that there is a known bug. Then where the fuck is it? Did I hit the switch next to the knife? What do you mean? That one? That teleports me back to the study. Like, I really feel like I picked that one up down here. Fuck off.
Doesn't appear to be working.
Look, I'll tell you when it works, alright? Yes, the lack of strafing is killing me too, believe me. Let me just make sure I found all of them here. Because I'm pretty sure you can't drop items. So unless there's some bug that takes it from me, I don't see how I could have lost it. Make sure I'm not being an idiot. Let's crawl around and see if we can find it in the fucking ground here. Is it in the fireplace? Like, no, that's not even a fireplace. That is a picture of a fireplace. There's the serpent in the locker that required the silver key. Okay, so you're saying there's one in the cottage. Which was... I had to go through the tower to get that one. If I'm understanding what you mean by cottage. Or no, or can I go through here? It's right fucking there on the floor. Right, I had to drop one to make that go up, and then I fucking forgot I left it there. God shit, bitch! Don't mind me. I'm just a little bit dumb. Just a little bit. Not too dumb. Not debilitatingly dumb. But I'm pretty fucking dumb. Well, this could have taken forever if you didn't remember. Yes, it could have.
The statuettes are glowing. Something's happening to the sarcophagus. It's opening.
Is that a ladder down there?
Alright, guys, after wasting a good 10 minutes, 15 minutes on that, let's go jump into a sarcophagus. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Well, okay. Well, this sarcophagus leads to a underground chamber type deal. Guys, I don't... If this is the house, I feel like the house has a very really good special effects artist working or living here, because talk about awesome practical effects.
What's that smell?
Sulfur. Something's been burning.
Okay. Is this Hollow Year and Godzilla? Wait, what? Oh, Hollow Earth.
Look at this thing's mouth. It's all black.
Dragons seem to be the current theme around here.
I don't know what would give you that idea.
Dragons, knights, and shields. Seems to be the current theme here.
That and fire. Look, all the dragons are breathing fire.
Didn't she just say that was the... Okay. Whatever. Luckily, I remember what happens here.
Oh, God.
Okay. What's the light source if you're under the house? He has a little sun down there. But yeah, he's a special effects artist. Got a big floodlight just down on everything. It's fine. Okay. Is someone going to tell me that this is a clock?
Jesus. Try getting this on your mantelpiece.
There seems to be something odd about this clock.
Yes, there is something odd. The fact that it takes up a whole fucking floor comes to mind. Can I do something with the clock? Can I move the clock? Are there levers of some sort that will allow me to move the clock? Maybe? You know, anything? I feel like I'm supposed to change the hands. But I don't know how. If the levers are like a two-dimensional thing on the floor, I'm going to be pissed. Oh, for fuck's sake. If I remember the clock in the study, was it 6, I think?
Bingo.
Yeah.
The hands are set. The door to thee is open wide. Who holds the key? Shield your heart from purging fire. Regard the knight whose mien is higher.
Cool. Good job. Really, really protected me at the doorway there. Really good job. Those levers took forever to find last time? Yeah, because they're goddamn two-dimensional images shoved onto the floor.
Smells even stronger in here.
Yep, that's sulfur, all right. Someone's definitely been burning something around here.
Oh, okay. What have you been burning? Is it you? Fucking pushover. Ooh, a chalice?
Silver goblet. Aquatic detail.
Cool. Can I drink this water? Is it good water? Where did it go? I'm confused. Where did it go? Wait, that's a weapon? Guys, I got water. You better back off. I have water. Okay, it didn't work. Give me more water.
Fountain. Where's that glow coming from?
The water's magical. That might have something to do with it.
You stole my boyfriend! Oh, this is not working. Oh, another one. I don't understand what the point of this is. I got him really wet. He was into it. Okay.
An angel. Chained.
There's a great power present here, Adam. Present in the mosaic. It's focused like an occult seal.
Whee! Cutscene! The green screen game on this was hard, man.
Are you the one who spoke to us before? Are we closer to you now?
So not closer, but we're protected here.
Are you here in this chamber?
Wait, what? You are forbidden from telling you where you are. Can I tell them how to get out of here? Get me out of here? Oh yeah, sure, that's fine. Okay.
Well, who are the ones who stand against us? Are they your jailers?
There are rules, man.
Who are
I mean,
you? What is your name?
Can we free you?
Where can we find this key?
Go to the tower and walk with the spirits. I urge you to do this. Hello? Hello, Hawk!
I thought you could talk to us while we were on the mosaic.
Damn it, he's gone.
I love how they have 18 mysterious characters when one would have been fine. I remember us not knowing who the final boss was going to be because they set up like 6 of those too. I love how he's like, I can't divulge detail about who I am, but you can call me Hawk. I know Hawk's his real name because that's what got burned into the wall up there. Fishy, want some water?
Won't budge. Odd design for a door. The central head's an aperture.
Puzzling.
Nailed it.
The blade's as sharp as a razor.
Careful with it then.
I got myself a sword.
You have done well. That is one of my most treasured possessions.
I'll look after it for you. Do we need it for something special?
It is both a dedicated weapon and a key.
I like keys. Okay, well that comes out of nowhere, but alright.
Dedicated to what?
Once, and only once, may its power be used to work against one who would harm you.
Anyone specific?
They have shined the
I mean, this whole
sword
place is
up
out
at
to harm
least.
us.
I cannot harm him. Naming his kind would be dangerous. His ears are attuned to the casual and unwary reference.
Voldemort.
But I can tell you this. He is not the master. Lieutenant no more. Yet he is still to be feared.
How will we know him?
You will know him. He is close.
So if he's close, hang on. If he's close, but you're like, I can't speak his name. He will hear me, but he's already close. So, what's the deal here?
A key to where? You mean a lock or something?
Understand, I do not speak of a mundane lock. The dagger is a device that will enable you to travel to a realm other than your own. Without it, you may not enter.
You mean the tower? We've been there before.
Not the tower. Though you must walk there to reach the realm known as Raquia, a fair but perilous place. It is guarded.
It's a good thing all the things I need to walk into these other
Raquia
realms
is
are in
ethereal,
this house.
a region of spirit.
It was one of the realms that Florentine wrote about visiting in his journal.
You said perilous.
Raquia is a neutral place, but nonetheless risky.
The first time we met, talked about this.
The Shrive. My life was lost to
I love how the cameraman's gotta be like down here, like, keep talking,
sensed that
keep
you had
talking.
taken it. Guard it with your life.
Can you tell us anything more?
The laws of the place where the Shrive and my life were taken forbid it.
There's a lot of laws about not talking, isn't
I
there?
must go now. The power of the place.
This is encroaching on my free speech. Woo! Woohoo! Oh, perilous music. Some shit's about to go down. Oh my god, look at those shoes! You can tell he's evil, look at those shoes. Oh, look at those gloves. Oh, now you know he's evil. Look at those gloves.
Hello?
Hi.
Yes. Unfortunately, unlike Alf, I am not remotely interested in gaining your trust. My sole concern is that you cease this tiresome charade.
He can't be too evil. You wouldn't put a bad guy in glasses, would you?
Lieutenant. That's what Alf said.
Well,
That's you, isn't it?
Lieutenant no more.
So you can recite what you've been told. Very clever.
Nice bird. Why do you have a stethoscope? Am I about to fight a doctor?
Charming lady friend. My dear, why don't you use your undoubted influence and persuade this young man to close his mouth?
Who are you? What do you want?
I am Belial.
Did you forget for a second?
As to what I want, well, that can wait a little longer. While we have some fun. Humans do still bleed, don't they? Splendid.
I'm not getting creeped out. Wait, I feel like there's a scene missing here. He didn't talk about a Shrive. What Shrive?
I've got nothing of yours.
You're lying. Give it to me.
Yeah, something. I feel like there's a scene missing here.
Well,
I thought he was gonna make me bleed.
Looking for this?
Where'd he go?
Oh, we still have the Shrive.
We'll ask him to be back for that.
Yeah. Can't wait to see his tan.
But where did he go? Chapter 8, The Mark of the Beast. Okay. Oh, there's monsters up there.
There's some sort of lock mechanism
Hey,
built
look,
into this.
Hawk! I found the lock.
Have you ever seen a lock like that before?
I found the lock. It wasn't that hard to find it. I feel like I gotta change this around a little bit. I don't think I need that shield anymore.
Doesn't seem to be working.
Oh, I'm sorry. I needed to put the chalice there. Oh, that's the wrong chalice.
Stuck fast.
Oh, there's nothing here. There's just straight up nothing there. Ah! I can't strafe! This bullshit! Oh, hi! Guns are bad, okay? Yeah, they got some like secret agent shit going on here. Can they hurt each other? I don't think they infight, but can they hurt each other? I can't strafe! How am I supposed to dodge? Well, I mean, it seems like they're taking damage. God damn it. I don't have a lot of shotgun shells. There we go. I think it's time to drink one of them good potions. Beautiful. Well, I guess we're actually supposed to go that way. Alright, well, it's about that time, and I think we're good now. I've got some statues. I've been to the tower. I threw some water at some fish doors. I got a dagger that shoots stuff. But apparently I can only use once on Belial because reasons. Nobody's allowed to talk or say names, but can tell me how to get them out of their cages, which makes sense. So that's all for today. I think I'm gonna play some more of this tomorrow because I do want to get this done before the end of the month. So join me tomorrow, same time. I'm actually almost done with the YouTube channel, doing the curation. I'm moving all my live streams over to another channel. I'm actually really close to being done. It's taken me like a month to do it, but it's almost done. So the links are on my Twitch page to get to my YouTube. So if you want to see some edited videos I've done, check out there. And from there, there's a link to the VODs if you want to check out the VODs. You'll get your sanity vid eventually. Don't worry about it, Jay. But anyway, with that, you guys have a fantastic evening. And I will see you tomorrow night. And I hope to see you for more Realms of the Haunting. Bye-bye. Guys, did you know that another name for Venus is the morning star? Did you know? Because I've been told about 4 fucking times in the last half hour. So I hope you guys know. Ah! Oh no, I broke